Good afternoon. It is actually afternoon. I had a very productive morning this morning. Good morning.
This morning.
This morning. I am on my way to the dentist to have my inlay put in, to have my inlay inlaid. And Craig is walking with me to the subway because he's going to some yarn store shop thing to find, what's it called? A swift? A swift. So when he's winding his skeins of yarn, it doesn't get tangled. It's Puerto Rican Pride this weekend. And the fact that I live in Spanish Harlem, they really like to do it up here, as you can hear. Almost to the dentist. And cab drivers and people who drive in Manhattan are just stupid. I have the walk sign. I have the right of way. Why you be turning in front of me? Why you be turning in front of me? I ain't got time for that.
No, you're picking up at 23rd Street, after that.
Looks like there's a street festival here. This is where white people are, so it's not very lively. It's kind of boring. Well, that's done, and I can't feel half my face again. We'll talk more about it when I get home. But Sally shells seashells by the seashore. Robb after the dentist, part 2. My tongue feels like it's super fat. And this will last for 3 or 4 hours. I don't understand how I went to work after the dentist last time and made it through the day, because it sucks. Anyhow, that's over, so I decided I would go to Aveda and treat myself because of my horrible experience of dealing with the dentist. So I stopped in Grand Central and got 2 new things that Aveda has just launched. One being this Shampure hand and body wash, and then there's also a Shampure body lotion. And whenever I think of Aveda, or I think a lot of people think of Aveda and what it smells like, Shampure is kind of the signature scent. So I'm excited to use this. It smells so good. I'm hungry now, but I can't eat anything, so I'm gonna make a smoothie. And then I don't know what we're gonna do. Watch a movie? Take a nap? Who knows? Whoa. So in my smoothie I put unsweetened almond milk, vanilla flavored almond milk. Yeah. A banana, some mixed berries, frozen mixed berries, and then Vega chocolate powder. Delicious, but hard to swallow when half of your mouth is numb. Good morning. It's not really morning, it's afternoon. It's way afternoon. It's, I don't know, 6:30. I just woke up from an hour-and-a-half nap because of Robb after the dentist. I can feel my face and my mouth. And the drilling doesn't hurt because they numb you, but now what hurts is my jaw from being wide open and pressed open for like 40 minutes. So that's what kind of pain I'm in right now. So I need to take some Advil. Any hoozle, I came up and this is what I found in our kitchen, attached to our kitchen countertop. All sorts of things to spin and wind?
Not spin, just wind.
Craig's saying just wind yarn. So he's all crazy excited about it and wants to wind everything that's around the apartment. So here's what it looks like when it's happening. Craig doesn't want to be in the video and talk, so he's directing me what I'm supposed to do. This is the skein of yarn.
Hank.
A hank of yarn. This is pure baby alpacas. Poor little baby alpacas had to die for that yarn. That is
didn't die.
horrible. Horrible! So you're putting the hank hill of yarn around the spinny doobobby. Look
Swift.
at that. The Swift. It's a Swift. Taylor Swift.
No.
See, Taylor Swift can do more than just sing. She can also spin yarn.
This isn't spinning yarn.
Winding yarn. Taylor Swift is gonna write a song about winding yarn.
I just got a hank of yarn. I just got a hank of yarn. And I'm gonna wind it. Ooh, yeah. Wind it.
Okay, now he's putting on, what's this doohickey called?
The winder.
A winder.
A ball winder.
Ball. Balls. 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 Hairy balls of yarn. And we're winding. So that's, and then this is happening over here. This will all be fast forwarded with no sound and carousel music in the background.
That's what's I'm hearing in my head.
Is this what it's like to be Amish? Okay, we're getting to the end. That was super fast. And then this is what you end up with. Blurp, a little blob of yarn, all neatly wound so when you're crocheting or knitting, it easily comes out and doesn't get entangled. Unless you have a cat who wants to play with it. And then it can get entangled. That was fun! Yay! I learned new words today. Time to end the day up on the roof. The roof? The roof. Roof, if you're from Wisconsin. I wanted to talk a little about my experience at the dentist today. Basically, I went in, they numbed me again, and they put that stupid cherry flavored numbing gel, and it's gross. And then he numbed me and let me sit there for a while. And then he came in and asked, they talk to you when your mouth is numb and you're like a slobbering, babbling idiot. But he asked if everything was okay with the temporary filling if it had fallen out. And I said, I don't think it did. And he looked and it was still in there. And he's like, okay, open. I'm just gonna pop it out now. And he got like a little pick and was picking at it and it was not popping out. And then the guy who was helping him, his assistant, was like, wow, you did a really good job getting that in there. And he kept picking and it was not coming out. So then he had to get the drill and drill it out. he would drill a little, pick a little, drill a little, pick a little, drill a little, pick a little. And that went on for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then finally a big chunk popped out and got sucked up with that tube. And then they had to clean out my tooth and then put the inlay in and then take an x-ray to make sure it fit, and it fit perfectly. And then they had to like bond it in, and I asked him what they use, and it's like this goo that's in 2 tubes that come into 1 tube, and when the tooth goos meet, they bond, and then they use a blue light to make sure it's extra bonded, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. And they did that, and then they have to take another x-ray, so my head is full of radiation to make sure there's no extra glue or bonding material hanging around, and there was. So then he had to go in there and scrape and pick that out. And then they test your bite, and they have to grind down the inlay to make sure your bite is comfortable, and that took another 15-20 minutes. And at the end, he's like, how does that feel? And I'm like, I don't know how it feels because my whole mouth's numb, so I can't really tell you. But it felt a little high, and it was, but now it's perfect. So I can finally chew on the right side of my mouth again. Hooray! And I'm done with the dentist. Now I have a little tiny toilet bowl tooth in my mouth because it's made of porcelain, like a toilet bowl. Anyhoozle, it's been a very eventful day. Street fairs, dentist visits, spinning yarn. So Craig's making sloppy joes for dinner, which is nice because it's not super hard and easy to chew because my jaw is still very sore. We're gonna watch a movie, and yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow because it's gonna be my last day seeing Craig for a long time. So we need to figure out something fun to do. That's why I did most of my loud motorcycle. That's why I did most of the packing today. All I have left is like all my toiletries and then all of the technology crap. So all of the wires, cords, and whoozy what's. So awesome, Blossom. Thanks for watching. Remember, daydreaming may lead to reality. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Socks with rubber sandals. I look like a mental patient. From my locker home, because we have new people starting and we don't have enough lockers, so I have to give up my locker for them. So I look like a crazy big person. And I have a really good idea for a video. I'm kind of stealing from Grace Helbig.